Good morning, Angela here with Dogwood Paper Arts. Oops. Good to have you with me today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and like, subscribe, share. It's okay to share these to Facebook or Instagram, blog, Mix. You ever shared with Mix? Mix is an interesting site. There's a couple others. Twitter, Reddit. And anyway, that's all I can think of right now. I wanted to get back to you on this journal and show you a little more of the successes that have gone on. Not much, but there's some. I know I said we'd get to the more embellishments today, and if we have time we will, but there's something that caught my mind and so I had to work on it. In the front I've taken some of the cards that I'd cut down for journal cards, or cards that I had that were longer. I cut them down to fit inside the front of the book. And I've just, they're just journaling cards. I've just tied them with some fabric. And then I've cut down some more, or at least this one. And they're going to go back here. So let me just slide that in there. Or not. That way I remember what I'm doing back there. So I have added this really cute. Cute. Come on down. I have added this really cute tab. Let's see if you can see it. See it there? It has some little, whatever you call those things, shiny things, and some little button-like flowers in there. And I'm going to show you how to make those today. They're very simple, but they're just kind of like a shaker tab. So there's that. And then the other thing I did was I added some nice long pockets here on two of the signatures, and I want to add another one with you. So there's that. Here's the other one. And I've just glued them down to a piece of linen paper and then attached them. And I'll show you how I did that. On the back of this one, the page got a little bit weak. The copy dyed paper did. Right on the edge of the pocket here. So I went ahead and put this little piece there and used it as an embellishment. It's not a tuck or anything. It's just a, ooh, look at me type of thing. Oh, here's my other thing that goes in the back of the book. So we want to think about where our next, here it is, it's going to go on this page. Yep, it's going to go right here, and it is going to be a brown one. And let's see here. I have my linen paper. This is the one I used on that journal. And I've already cut it down to almost an appropriate size for the page. And I'm going to use this brown, and it will go over the edge just slightly. Just like the other ones did, they just kind of came over slightly. And I do want to show you how to do that. So before we make our little shaker box, let's make that, because they're pretty quick really. So all I did was I folded a piece of this linen paper over after I cut it down to fit the page. That way I'll know how long to cut my lace. Oh, let me back out a bit. Sorry about that. Right there, okay? I will need to use Fabri-Tac on this. And what else? What else? Oh, a glue stick. Let me grab a new glue stick. Let me turn on some lights. And let me bring over a piece of this. So the first thing I did was I just glued this piece of paper together, and I'm going to run out of glue stick here, so pretty soon it should just fall right out. And I'm gluing this whole piece down because I want the glue to make it nice and strong. Oops! There it is! Woohoo! Toss that one. Toss the cap. Okay, and I'm just going to fold that over. And press it down good. Let me see if I can find my little tool. And even though I had it straight, it never glues down straight. The linen paper is just so soft that it, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, sorry. Oh no, what will Angela do without a voice? Okay, so there we go. We got that. Now, we'll need this piece, but we'll need to flip it over. Let me get my journal out of the way. And I'll put that over there. Let's see. This way or that way? This way or that way? This way. Okay, so I'm just going to mark it off. See, I want these kind of even here on both sides. So I'm going to take a pencil and give myself a little mark right. Well, I don't want really right there. Maybe right here. And maybe right here. That just gives me kind of a faux line to look at to apply glue. Now, when you use the Fabri-Tac like this and you have lace, lacy stuff to put down, it is going to, unfortunately, show through. So the best thing you can do is, first of all, clean off your tip because it will work better. Oops, went right off the edge over there. Going to leave that on its side, and I'm going to just kind of rub that down a little bit. It's gross, I know. Ugh. Ugh. Oops, that's not really where I wanted it. Yep. I should have cut that end off before I started there. Right about there, I think. Would be better. And I want this little roundy piece to be right on that edge there, or very close to it. Got an embellishment stuck there. And I'll have to check this because the Fabri-Tac dried more quickly than I got it down. There we go. Okay. Pick that up. Just going to flip it over and remove any from the back, because we won't want it on the back of our envelope when we glue it down. And I'm going to cut this off right along that edge. And I'll probably save that for something else. Now that I have glue all over my sewing scissors, we'll have to think about that. Let's see, where's my long scissors? Here they are. So I'm just going to cut this down right above . Up there. Now if you don't like the look of that because it's not even or something, you can run a little bit of glue along that edge and attach it, and that's probably what I'll do, just to make sure it stays glued down well. Okay, let's lift this up and put some more in here. I was going to make belly bands out of them, but I decided I like the idea of hanging the lace over the edge. So all I'm trying to do right now is dab up some of that excess glue in between the holes here. When it dries, it will be a little bit glossy, but it really isn't bad. Oh, there's a little bug in here. I do want that little piece of stuff out of there. Okay, so there we go. Let me put this over here in my box where I am keeping my stuff again. Bring my book over. Don't want to get any glue on my book. Okay, let's find that tab. Well, it's not a tab. Let's find where we're going to put it, which is right here. And all I'm going to do now is put glue on the back of this. Let me put this inside of here so I don't glue my pages together, because I would be good at that. If all else fails, I'll glue the pages together. Whoops. I needed a more steady place to be. Okay. Just make sure there's nothing sticky on there. The only place you want it sticky is right where you want to glue it down. And I did apply the glue just a little thicker so that it would get a good adherence. I'm not supposed to be missing and going off of the lace there, but I am. Now, that's going to be too much glue, but it's better to have too much to start with and then have something under it to capture the glue than it is to not have enough glue and try to glue it down and not have it fit. And dry up any excess glue. And it'll have to be clipped down over here on this side. It's a little bit long. I'm going to flip this inside out. I know that's noisy. I'm really sorry about that. I like using these because I don't end up with a bunch of book pages all over the place. For one, I don't mind doing the book pages, but I'm just not that great at it. I need to re-glue that one. I saw Tatty Treasures, or I guess that's the name of it. She had these little clips, and that was really neat. I'm going to have to see if I can find them on Amazon. But the little clips would work so good. Okay, I need to check the other end. And it is also coming out. This is what happened on that last one where I added the extra lace on the back of the page. Okay, let's leave that to dry. We have one in there, and we'll put one right there. And now we need to make some little tabs. And I want to put them at the first dictionary page we did. Got an extra piece of fluff there from a napkin. Napkin fluff. I want to put them one each at the beginning of this page. And then we may come back and put something here. And I'm not sure what yet. Maybe just some sort of a tab, or maybe we'll put some of these. I don't know. So this is what we're going to make, but I wanted to show you. Here's a different one. Now I've kind of felt like this one was a little too big, but maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. But this one has the little sequins in it, plus beads. And if you see here, I made a little tab out of the linen paper. And that's what's gluing to the book page. So I'm going to make them all out of the same color. With the same, oh, and I also made this one. Now this one is a little bit smaller. And it is made with a button in it. And it's made with a ribbon that looks like this. It doesn't like that. There, see? Little heart ribbon. And then I put these little ribbon flowers on them. So there's that one. And has the same tab inside. And that one's a lot smaller. I like that. The other thing I liked about this ribbon was it had a solid ribbon on the side, so I didn't have to be as careful. But I already started with this other ribbon, so that's what we're going to use. Oh, and this one is made with this white ribbon. The first one I made is made with this ribbon. So you want to cut it long enough to put your linen tab in there. So here we have this. This is the other piece of the glued one. Let me just cut it off about, oh, I don't know, an inch, I guess. Where's the 1 inch mark? Right there. And then we cut another one because we're going to need 2. And we're just going to fold this in half. I hope. Somewhere, you know, around half. As straight as possible. That's the important part. And let's go ahead and fold this one because we need to make 2 of these. I didn't know if it would show through on this as well. But we may make our next tab out of this color. We'll see. Because we can always stick a button in them, or we can stick a little picture inside of them. We'll see. We'll see what we have when we're getting done here. Okay. So they need to be folded over in half. And we don't want them to be very long. So let's cut it off right there, and then I'll measure that and tell you how long it is. Here we go. And it is almost 3.5 inches long. That's probably going to be too long, but let's find out. The first thing I did was I glued this piece down on the back. And because I'm using the ribbon, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. Now, let's see. You can cut this down to size if you want, or cut it just slightly long. You can trim it down when you're done. I'm just going to give it a little pencil line right there so I know where to stop with my glue. Oh goodness, it's sealed shut. So you want to glue it right edge to edge. And because it's this organza stuff, it's going to go right through it. So clean that up. Okay, so there we go. Now, my next piece, let me just double check the size. I like that size, that looks good. Okay. I just want to run my glue here and right along the ribbing on the ribbon. And go ahead and fold that side down. And then gently push the ribbing on top of the ribbing. And it will be open a little bit like this until we get it put together. Okay. Now before we can put anything in it, we need to make a little hole in it so that we can add our goodies. So I'm going to glue this down on top of our tab holder. And you want to try and keep it as even as possible. I had a little bit of glue squish in there. That wasn't really what I wanted to happen. See if I can kind of dry some of that up. Let's see, where'd my other paper go? Let's do it this way. Okay, as that dries for just a second, clip off that little piece of paper. Try not to cut your ribbing because we don't want it to start fraying. Look at all this stuff. Ah! And then I took this, and you can't just wrap it around because you want, oh yeah, I should make sure that still opens, huh? There we go. There it is. Because otherwise it'll be glued shut, and you don't want that. Cut that there and there. Okay. I'm going to trim that little bit of stuff down so it's not fraying off the edge. Just going to put this on the top. And just kind of even it up on there a little bit. Going to go to the back and do the same thing. Okay. Let's set this one aside to dry for just a little bit before we stick anything in there. And let's get another one. What did we say? About 3.5 inches? Three and a half is right about there. Or maybe that's a little less. Like I said, I'm going to put this on here and just kind of line it up. Give myself a little line. Maybe I'll just go ahead and cut it off since I have my line on both ends this time. That might be easier in the long run. And I'm going to glue one side down. You do want to try and have this little piece that attaches to your book fairly straight, so that when you hook it on your book, it's not crooked. And I'm not doing anything to be sure it's straight, but you know, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Okay, now just down along this side and then right along the ribbing. Just barely squeezing your bottle, so you want to be sure the glue wants to come out. And then I just fold that down to the edge. And push the ribbing gently on top of the ribbing. You don't want to press it too hard, or it will pop off the ribbing and glue over the side. And then under here, oops, see that? I tried to glue it all closed. Okay, let's even up that. Oh, I did try it with tulle, and tulle did not work. You know, if you might be able to get it to work. I just didn't have the patience to work with it. It was a little bit too fussy for me. But maybe, you know, somebody can get it to work. Okay, so we want 2 of these. 1, 2. Oh, and I'm trying to get glue everywhere. That's not what I want to do. You don't want to do that. No, no, no. Just kind of even it up there as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect's not part of the junk journal vocabulary. Well, at least I don't think. If it is, I hope I get clued in. But I'll be the imperfect crafter then. I'm going to try going this way with it. Okay. Let's let that one dry. Bring this one back over. It's probably still damp. Okay, before you put things inside that little pocket, you really want to get the fuzzies off of your hands. So I took some of these, what did we call them? I can't remember. I'm sorry. This is not something I use very often. And I just tossed them in there. And then I put in 2 of these purple beads. They're not beads, they're these. I got them at Walmart. It's called Dress It Up Pixie Dust. There's a site, dressitup.com. Creative button assortment for crafting, card making, sewing, and scrapbooking. Pixie Dust is what they are called. So I'm going to put a purple one. I put in 2 purple. I tried it with just 3, you know, the power of 3. I didn't like it. I felt like it needed to have a few more doodads in it. So I did 2 of each. I think that looks good. Okay. So when you have all your goodies in there, then you're going to very carefully put that line of glue along that ribbon right up to the corner. And then you're going to turn it right side up here and squish that together. And you wanted it squished together pretty good before you lay it down, because if there's any opening, something's going to pop out of there and get stuck right in the... There we go. So let's let that one dry before we cut it off. And we'll come back to this one. Well, hello, Miss Libby. Did you get to go to the store with Daddy? I had to spend some time cleaning up the room today before I could video, because the dog was just a little bit excited about the room having so much stuff out. Okay, there's 1 pink and 1 purple. Let me bring this over to set that against. Throw that away. So here's another purple and another pink. Oh, that one's a light purple and a lighter pink. There's a white one. I hope I have them all in there. I'm not going to worry about it if I don't. And I'm going to seal that one up. Find something you can set it against if you need to clean off your glue. I did find it's better to clean off the glue first to get that little bead along that little rib. Okay. Alrighty, let's let that one dry. You just want to be sure that that top corner up there is sealed. So let's check this one. Yep, it all stays in there. Got spider webs, it looks like, hanging from my fingers. But it's not really a spider web. Now don't clip your bag when you do this part. That would be the pits, wouldn't it? So there's one. And let's bring our book over here. Can you see it? Okay, you can. And let's find our next one we're going to do. Let's see. That's the first signature. So I think maybe I want this one to go in the middle since I'm considering putting one here on this other page of the first signature because it could go in between these two. Okay, so this one I'm going to just kind of eyeball the middle. Going to open that up. Put a little bit of glue in there. Uh-oh, the dog's chewing on something. Can you guys see what she's chewing on? You can't either? Okay, I'll have to check her, I guess. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Isn't it cute? Libby, what you got?
What is that? Oh, that's not a good thing for a puppy to have.
Come on. Out you go. Out. Libby, out. Go see Daddy. Dog's coming to see you. It was a magnet I had. It was going to go in my grandson's scrapbook. And it's not now because now it's a broken Jeep. It was a magnetic Jeep. Sorry, Jesse. That won't be coming around in his album when I get it made. Okay, so let's go down to our first. That's the second signature. This one. We want to come to this one. And we're going to eyeball this one. Oh, we better cut those off first. I think I'll cut away from the bag. Cut away from the bag. Going to open that up. Put my glue on the inside. And we're going to put it down here towards the bottom. Probably right about, we don't want it all the way on the bottom, but what about if we put it right Well, we want it down quite a ways because if we want to put, does it go on the last signature or the first signature? Should be before the, oh, it's because we don't have the, oh yeah, we do. It's under there. Okay, I see it. I'm all mixed up. And there we go. So what do you think? Let's pull those out. So there should be one above each of these pieces. Oh, I like it. I don't know if it needs something on that next, not the middle one, but the one below the middle one. This one, which would be the other half of this one. I think that's okay. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Let me scoot you out a little bit. And let's see, what else have I done to the book? I haven't really done much to it, to be honest with you. Let's see. I know I got, oh, this. We're going to make these tomorrow. So this is one of the tags I made. Here's the pocket. And I put lace at the top and rounded it. And then I made this double tag idea from Artie Mays and Tracy Fox. I added this embellishment along the edge. And then I made a hole in the top tag and put a Tim Holtz attached thingy. I don't know what they're called. Then I put an eyelet in this one, and I ran a chain through it, put on a, oh, whatever it is, a jewelry thingy. I'm out of words today. On the back I attached Tim Holtz word that says, Inspire 3197. And on the front, it hangs down. There's a little butterfly attached with two little mother of pearl embellishments. I have a little bit of cloth under here. And I just thought that was a pretty nice tag to put in here. And this can flip over this way if you'd like. And I think that's all I did, besides the tabs and the, oh, here's this one. Did we make this one together? I think we made this one together. Yes, because that's that 3-hole pamphlet stitch we did. And I think that's it. So when we come back, we need to make, oh, that is so cute. I love it. I do. Oh, and I put this tab in here. We probably did that one together. So we'll need to find something to put in here. Probably just going to be like a piece of paper. And, oh, we need to attach some things here. And we need to make these. So, we need to make one of these together. Or two, one or two together. because that'll go inside of here. It goes on this side of the signature, right here, I believe. Let's see. Yes, it goes at the back. Must be here. And then the other side of that is this. Oh, this is going to be nice. Oh, how pretty. It's very pretty. It feels good. And then we have to figure out that page. We haven't figured that out yet. So, okay. Well, pretty organza tabs today with some little bit of lace on them. Here's a couple of extras. And they'd go in here just as well. You know, I could just attach them, I suppose. Yeah, I could. Little different lengths and stuff. It'd be cute with like this with the button in them. I might do that. We'll see. It would go right here. It's cute, isn't it? That would be an easy one to make. They were quick. These were quick too, really. I like it. Have to look and see if I have any more flower buttons. But how cute is that? Yeah. And this, these little flowers, they have this tool on each side of them. They're sewn down to a tool. They came that way. So, very pretty. Yeah, I think I might do that. So when you come back next time, this may be attached to this other napkin page. And there might be two more. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. This is really a fairly quick video, and definitely go make some. They're fun, and they're fast, and they're easy. So you could probably make them out of a pair of nylons if you can. People don't wear nylons anymore, do they? I mean, I still do if I wear a dress, but I don't know if anybody else does. But you might be able to make them out of a pair of nylons. But something see-through. Vellum would work. You could use vellum. We'll have to try vellum, huh? Yeah, we will. What a good idea. Okay, I'm not going to do it right now. I was starting to, but I'm not going to. I am in control. Okay, I will see you later. Don't forget, give the thumbs up and say hi to your friends for me, and thank you and welcome new subscribers. Oh, I had 5 new subscribers today. Isn't that the coolest? So, anyway, I'm really looking forward to gaining subscribers and saying hello to more people, and I'm just so excited. I love doing this so very much. It's good for my brain to be so busy, because if I get bored, I'm done for. It's very depressing to get bored for me. I like being busy. I like being a little bit over busy. So, okay, well, thank you for joining me, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye for now.